Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to show you a quick meal prep tutorial that will help you save time during the week while ensuring you are eating healthy and calorie controlled meals. Imagine starting a weight loss journey with nothing to cook. Would it help you achieve your goals? In this prep, I make 5 days worth of food, 3 meals a day. Whether you're intermittent fasting or not, having your meals prepped for the day frees so much time that you can use to go to the gym or simply ensure you don't cave in for easier but unhealthier meal options. Regardless of your schedule, all you need to do is go to the fridge, grab a meal and add anything to it. In this case, I add a banana to my overnight oats if you feel like it. You can bring your meals with you to work, or if you work from home where it's easier to reach for food all the time, you can simply have less temptations. You won't have many dishes to wash, so saving time again. It's such a good option if you want to start prepping for OMAD or any type of intermittent fasting protocol, as when the time to eat arrives, you know you don't need to prepare anything and can simply eat your prep meals, not having to worry about calories, macros, micronutrients, etc. Everything is ready, all you have to do is eat, and if you're super hungry for one meal, you can add more to it. While your meal heats up, you can complete it with a salad, for example, which takes 2 minutes to prepare while your meal is reheating. As a fitness chef, I cook for others, but I use this method for myself often to free up space in my schedule, or when I want to lose a few pounds. I don't always meal prep for weight loss, but if I know I have a very busy schedule ahead, I do. So stay tuned if you want to see how I meal prep for 5 work days. So let's get in the kitchen and get cooking. Always try to be alone in the kitchen. Make sure there is nothing in the way. Clear counters and please no puppies and kitties around. Let's start. Here I have set up everything already. You didn't see me rinse, put in plates. It's gonna be a lot easier this way. Today we're going to make 2 meals, 3 portions of the first one and 2 portions of the other one. So the first one is gonna be fish hake with broccoli, parsley, and couscous with a wine sauce, white wine sauce. Don't worry about the wine. It's gonna taste like wine, but when you cook wine, alcohol evaporates, so it will not get you drunk. And the second meal will be tofu with potato and carrots. So we start by chopping all vegetables and putting them in their bowls. Potatoes and broccolis. So once they're done, we peel and we chop the garlic and the French shallot. I like to take off the garlic's heart before chopping it. Once it's done, we put the water to boil, half of the potatoes and the other half the couscous. It's time to measure the wine. I like to use half a glass for 2 portions, but that's entirely up to you. I always start with vegetables. So, for example, if I make fish with vegetables, I'm not going to put them together. I'm going to start with the vegetables first so they don't have the fish smell. And then I'm going to make the fish in the vegetable water broth, because I'd rather have a fish that tastes like broccoli than a broccoli that tastes like fish. Water is going to boil. I'll put it in the couscous, cover it, and then I'll use the hob that is already hot to make the dishes at the same time. Pour the water on it and cover it. It will inflate in a few minutes and will be ready to be served. You can then put the potato in a bigger pot or keep the one you've been using for boiling water. Add the carrots as well as the spice mix, salt and pepper. And at the same time, once you're done, you can then slice the tofu and add it to the carrots and potatoes, as tofu doesn't need to cook as long as the vegetables. Now we're going to start the salad. I put some lentil pasta to boil. They're ready, and quinoa, but quinoa is going to be left for the breakfast. So they're both done. I'm gonna simply put the lentils in cold water. There will be tomatoes in the 5 salads. The first 3 salads will be made with white beans, the last 2 lentil pasta. Once you've put the beans and the lentil pasta in the jars, it's time for the vinaigrette, which will be slightly different from the 2 salad. You can add the vinaigrette before or after, adding the first layer of beans, but I find that when you add it on top, it flavors the beans more and doesn't stick to the bottom of the jar when you want to consume it. When you want to consume it and it's in the fridge, the oil tends to stick to the jar, and so it's a little harder to mix. So you have to get your mason jar out of the fridge about half an hour before eating it, and sometimes that's really hard to do. So mix 1 teaspoon of olive oil or oil of your choice to each jar, and balsamic vinegar and mustard only on the lentil pasta salad and lemon in the bean salad jars. To the white bean salad, I'm gonna add cucumber, parsley, sunflower seeds, and date. And to the lentil pasta salad, olives, yellow pepper, and roasted peanuts. And we're done with the lunches, so it's time to start the breakfast. I finished the lunches, the dinners, and now I'm going to start the breakfast, which is the easiest. By that time, you're really tired, so you just want to do something very simple. So, get your 5 jars. Remember, we cooked the quinoa already. I rinsed it, and it's now cold. So, just make sure you drain it well. And the fruits. So grapes, red grapes this week, and pineapple. Peel the brown skin off the fresh coconut, and once the sieve is empty from the quinoa, use it to rinse the grapes and the pineapple if it came already sliced. Pour the oats in the 3 jars. Add soy or oat milk to all jars, quinoa and oats. Put the fresh coconut in the 2 quinoa jars and chop the pineapple before adding it to the quinoa pudding. Add the green grapes in the 3 jars, the pecan nuts on the quinoa, and the cashew nuts on the overnight oats. We finish with the coconut milk. I have it stirred in the freezer in an ice cube maker, and I add 3 to 4 cubes to the top of the quinoa jar. It will melt and add an exotic and flavorful taste to the dish. So you can just add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to each jars on top of everything for an added crunch, and voila! You finish your entire meal prep. All that's left to do is wash the kitchen, push the dishes away, and you've got yourself 15 healthy and low-calorie meals for next week. You'll only need to freeze a few portions, for example, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays meals. So remember that we cooked with fresh ingredients, except for the coconut ice cubes, so maybe keep them in the fridge, keep the 2 quinoa pudding in the fridge, eat them first, and freeze the overnight oats. I hope this quick tutorial helped you. If you liked this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!